Everyone, welcome to the series of current updates in Vysh Courses YouTube channel. My name is Vaishnavi. In this video, I'm going to discuss on the segment called the sixth mass extinction, which is recently in the news. Let's see why it is in the news and what is mass extinction all about. So, why it is in the news? Recently, a paper was published in the international journal Nature Geoscience has come up with a new reason behind the first mass extinction, which is also known as Ordovician mass extinction. So, they have come up with the new reasons for this first mass extinction, that is Ordovician mass extinction. Actually, it notes that the cooling climate likely to change the ocean circulation pattern. So ocean currents and ocean circulation will get changed because of the cooling climate. This will cause a disruption in the oxygen rich water from the shallow seas to the deeper oceans, which will lead to the mass extinction of the marine creatures. So this is why it is in the news. Okay. Now let's see what is the meaning of mass extinction. What is this mass extinction is all about? Mass extinction is the event in which the species get vanished faster than the rate they are replaced. Okay, the rate of replacement is less than the rate of vanishing. Okay, extinction, the rate of extinction is greater when it is getting extincted. So there is usually defined as 75% of the world species being lost in a short amount of geological time, that is less than 2.8 million years. So in within a less than 2 million years, 75% of species got extinct. This is called as mass extinction. This is the meaning of mass extinction. So why does this mass extinctions happen? This is the primary question. This will happen because of the climatic change, asteroid impacts, massive volcanic eruptions, and the combination of the causes also. But one famous mass extinction even is the one that led to the extinction of the dinosaurs. This is what we know, like that dinosaurs extinction is known to every human being. Okay, this is the very famous one. 65 million years ago, this took place. This event seems to be the combination of the massive volcanic eruptions and the big meteoroid. So due to the fall of big meteorite and because of the volcanic eruption, this event have actually took place. So, how many mass extinctions have took place so far? There are 5, and this now the sixth mass extinction is taking place. There are 5 already took place. First one is the Ordovician mass extinction. Second one is the Devonian mass extinction. Third one is the Permian mass extinction. Fourth one is the Triassic mass extinction. Fifth one is the Cretaceous mass extinction. So the first one is occurred 445 million years ago and have killed 85% of the species. Second one took place 375 million years ago and have killed 75% of the world species. And third one is 250 million years ago and 95% of all the species got extincted. And fourth mass extinction took place about 200 million years ago, where 80% of the Earth's species, including some dinosaurs, got extincted. So this is the important. The fourth mass extinction, the dinosaurs got extincted. And then the fifth mass extinction, that is the Cretaceous mass extinction, which took place 65 million years ago, have wiped out many non-avian dinosaurs also. So let's see what are the reasons behind each extinction. So far the reasons which we know for the first mass extinction, that is Ordovician Silurian mass extinction, scientists actually thought that because of the huge glacier forming and because of the sea level drop, this is taking place. This is followed by the rapid warming. So there is a rapid warming, initially rapid cooling, again the initial rapid warming. So there is a sudden difference in the climatic conditions because of which there is an extinction of the species. This is what the scientists are thinking for the first one. But now the new studies which have come up is telling that because of the cool climate, there is a change in the pattern of the ocean currents, because of which the species are not getting the oxygen inside in the marine atmosphere, because of which the species in the marine atmosphere are getting extincted. And second one is the Devonian mass extinction. The causes of the second extinction is because of the global warming and cooling. cooling, a rise and fall of sea levels, and the reduction in the oxygen and the carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. But we don't know the exact trigger point of the extinction event. Third one is the Permian mass extinction. The reasons for this is as Earth was hit by a large asteroid which filled with the air and the dust particles have actually blocked out the sun and caused the acid rain. Others think there was a large volcanic eruption that took place, increasing the carbon dioxide and made the oceans toxic. These are some of the reasons for the third mass extinction. And for the fourth Triassic mass extinction, the reasons are the colossal geological activity that increased the CO2 levels and the global temperatures and made the oceans acidic, and because of which species got extincted. And the fifth one is the Cretaceous mass extinction, and now it is taking place in the Mexico, potentially compounded by ongoing flood mechanism in now India. Okay, this is the map related to it, diagram related to it. So coming to the latest findings, in the new explanation, there has been several theories behind the mass extinctions, and with advantages in new technologies, researchers are able to find the new reasons, and they are going to find the deeper reasons, and they will uncover the intricate details about all the events why the mass extinction is taking place. But till now, the traditional thought, there are two thoughts, which was the traditional old thought and the new school of thought. In the traditional thought, the reasons given by the scientists are the volcanism, including the global warming, which is causing the oceans to lose oxygen, and thus it is impacting in the marine habitats, and ecosystem is getting destroyed. And the new school of thought is telling that in the recent years there is a evidence points to several episodes in the earth history when oxygen levels also dropped in a cooling climate. So in the cooling climate also oxygen levels are getting dropped, because of which there is a mass extinction. This is the new finding which is found recently. So Ordovician climate and marine biogeological geochemical cycles during that period showed seafloor and the upper ocean oxygenated in response to the ongoing global cooling. So because of the global cooling, the sea surface, the sea floor is trapped by the oxygen, whereas it is not penetrating inside, because of which there is an anoxia condition, the oxygenless condition which is taking place in the inside, because of the ocean circulation was less because of the cool climate, because of which there is an anoxia condition inside. Thus, paper concludes that climate cooling may have lead to changes in the nutrient cycling primary producer communities, which ultimately drove the late Ordovician mass extinction. This is the new reason given by the scientist. So, the ongoing sixth mass extinction and the impacts. So, some researchers have pointed out that we are currently experiencing the sixth mass extinction. We are in the phase of the sixth mass extinction. This is the human-induced climate change. It is caused by the anthropogenic activities. That is, the human-induced climate change is causing the mass extinction now. Currently, only an estimated 2% of all the species that ever lived are alive, but the absolute number of species is greater than ever before. Okay. It is described as the most serious environmental problem because the loss of species will be permanent. Then won't be any, if for suppose some animal is getting extinct, this loss of animal is permanent. Again we cannot see this animal on earth again. Okay, this is the pure extinction. The loss of species has been occurring since human ancestor developed agriculture over 11,000 years ago. Since then, the human population has increased from about 1 million to 7.7 billion. Possible because of the increase in the agriculture, because of the use of land, we are using the land like more than the other species. The population is getting increased. Because of this can also be the reason for the extinction. So what is the possible impact by this extinction? It will be a tangible impact, okay, such as in the form of the loss in the crop pollination, and there will be a loss in the water purification. So every species will have certain specific function in the ecosystem, right? there is a loss of food chain get disturbed because of the loss of species in the ecosystem, and it will worsen the genetical and cultural variability, which will change the entire ecosystem. And genetical variability and resilience is reduced, its contribution to the human welfare will also be lost. And what will be the way forward for this? The current COVID pandemic is also linked to the wildlife trade, as there is a lockdown, and more focus was made in the wildlife trade. It was also predicted that there will be a more pandemics if we continue destroying the habitats and trading wildlife for the human consumption as food and traditional medicine. So it will lead to more pandemics if we continue to do. In general, loss of biodiversity in a region may lead to the decline in the plant production, lost resistance to environmental and the drought, increased in the variability in the certain ecosystem, uh, processes such as the plant productivity, water use, pest and disease cycles. So what we need to do is this kind of studies should be improved. There should be a more investment in the research of this, the reasons for the particular extinction. So reasons for the extinction should be known more like more deeply by the scientists. For this the research should be promoted by investing more in the research, because of which we can know the reasons behind the mass extinctions deeply. When we know the reasons, the policies can be framed accordingly, then policies should be implemented accordingly. Okay, first one is the research should be made deeply, because for the research investment should be made. After the research we'll get to know some reasons. Okay, we should work upon these reasons by implementing some policies, by taking care, by government should introduce some policies, and this policy should be efficiently managed, and it should be implemented by the policy implementers. Policy should be effectively implemented. This is the one of the way which we, through which we can tackle this problem of mass extinction. Okay, that is it for today's video, and we'll be meeting with next segment or the new segment in the new video. Until then, take care. Bye bye.